back. So I'm just doing a little last minute rapping while I'm doing this, but I also want to do a video just for the holidays to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, but also I want to do a video of how to survive the holidays with Aspergers, or ADD, ADHD, OCD, depression, any of them. Really, and that's basically because if you're like me, you either follow only people that you know and are comfortable with, or you just basically you get in the door and you park yourself at the snack table and just stay there. Really. If you're like me, that's fine, but also there are other ways, and that is beforehand, if you know where you're going, like which party you're going to, and you know who might be there, like if there's a few friends that are there, or your family, or anyone really, just bring a couple of topics of things that you know that they'll want to talk about, that they'll talk about for a while, like let's say a pet. They'll want to talk about that for probably like 10 minutes, and then you don't have to talk for a while, because if you have social anxiety or anything really, then you won't be the one talking. You'll just be the one listening. If they ask you, you can just keep it nice and short. Like I have a dog, as you all basically know, and yeah, I like to talk to her about a lot, and I'm not anxious about talking about her at all. So yeah, if you do that, I'm the worst rapper ever. Another thing for rapping, isn't it? It's really hard to survive the holidays with rapping, because you do a terrible job. Just trying to do that. Have tape ready too, because then you're just struggling to take it off, and you're trying to hold it. So that's basically one tip that I know that I've done to survive the holidays a lot, like any holiday. Really, not just Christmas and New Year. But if you also just want to stay around the snack table, you can always talk there if you're comfortable talking with food in your hand or mouth, either one. And just stay there. Because basically you just have to stay comfortable, or if you want to go out of your comfort zone, then just maybe take a break from the food for a second. I don't know. That's basically just what I do. That's a few tips that I have done over the years. And some of them have worked, some of them haven't. Just depends on what you're comfortable doing and what you want to do to make yourself comfortable. So yeah. So that's a couple of tips that I think that might survive the holidays, and you want to go out and maybe can't probably party right now, but you want to have a couple of drinks that might make you relax a bit, only if you're over age though. Because, like, for me, I'm 20, and the legal age here is 19, so I'm allowed to, but here in the States, and it's 21, so I'm not promoting underage drinking. So, another thing that you could do is basically just maybe wear something that people don't expect, and then they're like, or like if you want to blend in, just wear something super casual. If you don't want to talk to anyone really, then just wear something casual. Like, I'm not really wearing anything casual right now. Yeah, just wear something comfortable but not too casual, because you don't want anyone to like talking to you, want everyone talking to you be like, why are you wearing something so casual here? Unless it's a casual party. In that case, yes, do that. And if you want to stand out because you want people talking to you, then just, like, if you can get a bunch of compliments if you wear something that no one will ever expect. So yeah. And if people come up to talk to you, ask how you've been and all that, what I would do is basically just I've done in the past is have some sugar in the past, so I'm just a bit more hyper, so I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great, everything's great, and all that, and then, yeah. So, yeah. Another thing would be to do is if it's just a casual conversation that you're having with them, and just basically the basic conversation and all that, then you can just think in your mind, if you answer this question like just so casual and basic, they're just gonna go on to someone else. If you don't want to talk to anyone, you can just make them leave that way. Sorry, this present is wrapped so awful. So yeah, so that's a few tips that I know that have worked for me. If you have any tips that you've done to survive over the holidays, comment below. And as usual, like, comment, subscribe, anything really, or just do nothing. So yeah, just wanted to tell you a few tips to survive over the holidays. And as usual, also try, if you seem to always have an upset stomach on something that you always eat, just try not to eat that too, just as a little caution tag and all that. And so yeah, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, or Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate that. I know it was about a week or two ago, but anyways, Happy Hanukkah if you do, or Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.